So welcome back to my channel. If you missed my first video, I'm Emma and I'm the owner and creator of Lola Robin. Since my first video I have been on an amazing holiday to Florida visiting my best friends. We had an incredible time, so much fun, lots of sunshine. I visited two botanical gardens while I was there, the Flamingo Gardens and the Fairchild Tropical Botanical Gardens in Miami. And we also did a trip to the Everglades, which included lots of beautiful walking trails with lots of different scenery and habitats to explore. I didn't do any drawing while I was there, but I did take a lot of photos and videos, so I'm going to be using those as references over the next couple of months for some new work. So today I've got a triple draw with me. As you saw in my last video, I got some new sketchbooks recently, and as any artist will tell you, the first page of a new sketchbook is always a bit of a daunting one. There's a lot of pressure, you don't want to mess up the first page and ruin this beautiful new sketchbook straight away. It shouldn't matter, but it always does for some reason. So I thought I would get it out of the way straight away for all three and share it here with you in a video so you can see some of my process. So first up is the Nina Cosford drawing sketchbook. Sticking to my plan to try and draw some more animals, I'm starting off with a bird in this one. I did a rough sketch beforehand on some scrap paper so I can reference that as I go, and I'm going to be using a mix of coloured pencil brands including some polychromos and some Caran d'Ache luminance. This one is specifically a drawing sketchbook, so I'm sticking to the dry media for this one. So I'm really pleased with how this one turned out. I've really enjoyed working in this sketchbook. The paper is lovely. As I mentioned, it's a drawing sketchbook, so the paper's thinner than in the others. It's definitely not suitable for paint or any wet media, but it's beautifully smooth and it's got this lovely warm off-white kind of colour rather than being a really bright white. So the colours just work really nicely on it and the pencils come out really smooth, so it's really enjoyable to work in. And I'm really happy with the little bird. Next up is the Mini Talon sketchbook. My reference for this one is one of the photos that I took in the Fairchild Tropical Botanical Garden in Florida. This one's a mixed media sketchbook, so I'm starting with a layer of the gouache paint and then I'll add some details on top once it's dry with coloured pencils and maybe some neo colours. So I'm not quite as pleased with this one. The colours aren't quite what I had in mind. They're a bit more muted. They don't really reflect the lovely bright tropical garden that the reference image was from. But the paper is really nice to work on. It's nice and thick, so it hasn't buckled at all, even with the paint. I'm not so sure about the size of this one though. It does feel a bit restrictive. But I think if I maybe take it out with me and use it for some plein air drawings and loosen up a bit, then it might be a better fit for me. Okay, and finally this is the Strathmore Mixed Media sketchbook. I've heard lots of good things about these sketchbooks, so I'm excited to give it a go. I'm planning to use this one for some more landscapes and scenery based pieces because of the bigger size. So I'm starting off by recreating a landscape I drew in one of my other sketchbooks a couple of months ago. Again, I'm using gouache to start off with, and then I'll be adding coloured pencils and neocolours later on once it's dry. Okay, this one I am really pleased with. Actually makes a change for when I've recreated something that I've previously really liked. Normally the second time it just goes horribly wrong, but I actually liked this even better than I did the first one. I really like the colour palette of this, and the paper again was really nice to work on. It did buckle slightly, but nothing compared to other ones I've used, so it's definitely more suitable for mixed media. I'm going to be starting a new drawing series soon. It's going to be a virtual road trip. It's inspired by a series that Casey Moody did. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then definitely go check her out because her work is beautiful, and her Pacific Coast Highway virtual road trip was really enjoyable to watch. So I'm going to be trying something similar, and I'm going to be working with the coast of Italy. It's a trip that we did once on honeymoon and didn't quite get to enjoy because we were on a bus that was going terrifyingly fast and didn't feel very safe. So I'm going to recreate that journey nice and slowly, virtually, and look at all the beautiful scenery and create a series of images from that. And I think this sketchbook's going to be the perfect fit for that. It's the right size. As I said, it's great for mixed media, so there's a lot of possibilities with this one. I'm heading to Kew Gardens again tomorrow for another day of drawing, and I'm hoping to do some filming while I'm there, if I feel brave enough to talk to the camera in front of people. So hopefully that will be my next video. I'll also have lots of drawings from it as well to share with you. And then after that I'm hoping to have a studio vlog. I've got a bit of footage from the last month that I need to put together, including packing up some wholesale orders and some other drawings I've been working on. And then hopefully I will start the virtual road trip that I just mentioned. So I've got plenty to share with you. So let me know in the comments which of the drawings was your favourite, if you've used any of these sketchbooks or if you've got any others that you recommend. I'd love to know. Have a great week and I'll be back soon. Bye!